Good afternoon, world. Vlogmas day 7. We've got a Christmas delivery, haven't we, Poppy? What do you think's in there? You think there's anything in there for you? Probably. Wait! While I was talking, another package came through the door. Hey, what are you doing? Who makes you think that's yours? You could help me open it if you wish. Whoa, you're going mad! What? What's in there? You think that's something for you? Oh. You naughty dog. What are you up to? That's very naughty, Poppy. You think you can get in though? I actually know what's in there. It's not for you, it's for me. I'm curious though. How far are you going to go with this, Poppy? You actually going to try and open it? Very entertaining. Look at that side eye she just gave me. What a beast you are. What a beast. Snatch. Yes. Got it back off you. Ah, no. You can't have it. Well, I'm going to let her play with it because I know it's just some t-shirts they ordered for myself. Now, I'm not going to show you what is in my hand right now because it's actually a gift for Grandad Rob, and annoyingly the box arrived one day too late because Sacha was going to take this with her to the city, but it didn't go. So I'm thinking now, if I've got time, I might whiz down to the post office if it's open and see if I can post it while they're still in Manila. And the rest of the stuff in this box I think came from Nanny Sue, so I will ask her later what's in there. I might have to do some wrapping up for Sacha and Story. Okay, so it is now day 6 of the Siargao Island power blackout. There's still no electricity line to the island. I've heard that they sent out a boat to where the repair is needed. So hopefully the power will be back by Monday, and that will be a whole week without power. So the island is definitely struggling, especially on the drinking water front. I'm already seeing messages from charities thinking to bring their gravity-fed bucket systems here, which is something that happened after the storm. It's called Waves for Water, and they are gravity-fed buckets that you can take to remote areas. You fill them up and they seep through drinking water at a rate of like 1 litre per minute. It's very smart because you don't need any energy to run it, and if you have enough of these buckets, it would actually solve some of the major drinking water problems that happen when the electricity goes down. And of course it's practically free, because if you can get a clean enough water source going through it, like let's say rainwater, then the villages that are outside of town or the low income areas that have nothing can get drinking water, especially in times of disaster like this one. I'll put a link below for the Waves for Water campaign because we spoke with them during the Typhoon Odette situation, and they did help out a lot of islands with this bucket system. The problem is these buckets need maintaining, and what I think has happened is all the ones that were left over from before haven't been taken care of, and now that they're needed again, they're not working, so they need a new set to be sent out. Hopefully that might do something, might help some people, but we'll see. I've got to get to this post office before they shut.
Connected. Morning everybody! We're going to go to the cinema now.
What are we going to watch?
We're going to watch Moana 2.
Woohoo! And what did you get in your Christmas advent this morning?
I got some sticky notes.
Yes, we are heading out to the Mall of Asia this morning to go to the cinema mainly. That is the main reason. I asked Story one thing that she really wanted to do on our trip to Manila, and her main request is to go to the cinema to see Moana 2. So that is what we are doing. Morning, Dad.
Morning. Here we go.
Dad isn't fancying Moana 2 though, are you?
No. Well, I'm going to go to the cinema and see Gladiator 2.
Yeah, we're going to team it up so we get 2 films, similar times. You get to watch something you want to watch, and we get to watch something
we are going to the cinema together, but we're going to different films.
Yeah, that's fine. Right, let's go. Right, we're in Mall of Asia. Finally. Took a long time to get here, lots of traffic, but we are just grabbing some food in IKEA.
Right.
Some water, the plant-based, And Story's got for the plant-based lasagna.
Yeah. I'm Garfield
Dad's
now.
got some salmon over there. Yeah, good, nice. We are up in the Mall of Asia Sky Garden. There's a bit of a sunset going on. We've been here that long, Dad. The sun's setting.
Seems to have been a long day.
It does. We have kind of just spent all day queuing for things, haven't we, today? Oh yeah, that's nice. Tunnel of lights. So we have the cinema tickets, but we've got about an hour and a half to wait for that now. There was lots of showings that had already been fully booked and everything, so we got the next available showing. Yeah, I think it's on a sensor when you go near it. Walk through.
I'm currently driving the back roads into Dapa right now, which is the main town where all the commercial stuff is. It's a slightly longer route, but it is very beautiful. I love it because it's just a single lane road and very tropical, very palm tree-ish. And it reminds me of like when we first got to Siargao and we didn't have all these big 4-lane roads and it was more villagey. A lot has changed in the almost 5 years we've been here, but this road takes me back to when we first got here. It's always nice to be surrounded by these mountains as well. It doesn't really matter where you go on the island, you always seem to have a view of some kind of hill, or if you're not looking at the hill, you're looking at the sea. It's very rural, even though we have all the creature comforts of modernity that you can get in General Luna. It's kind of like going into a time machine. We do see a few tourist vans coming through here, but not many people use this back road. I've just noticed here, look, this is new. You can actually get to the airport from there. That wasn't an option before. It's not really a shortcut for us, but if you were in between General Luna and Dapa, it would be. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it to the post office before they close, but if they don't, at least this way I'll feel like I've had a nice outing. Who remembers when Sacha and I went down to this place, the international port? I watched a video recently and it's still not done. It's supposed to be finished in March 2023 or something like that, and it's now like December 2024. It's still not finished, so I don't hold high hopes for that being an option for us to go anywhere by car anytime soon. Right, we're in the town of Dapa, just walking along the road here, about to go to the local post office. Well, it's actually not the local post office, it's a private post office, because the Philippines Post is not the best, so I'm going to use JRS Express today. I think this is what Dapa looks like at this time of day. It's the late afternoon. Are they open? Yes. Alright, that is the delivery taken care of. Hopefully it will arrive on time. They said it should be 5 or 6 days, so it could arrive like on the last day. Just stopped for a quick cortado coffee at Whitebeard, one of my favourites. Thought I'd treat myself before I went home. One thing I'm noticing is when I'm by myself, life feels just like one continuous stream of errands. You don't really ever have time for yourself. I'm just taking a quick drive past the water filtration centre, and it's looking like the queue has died down a lot, which is good news. Although that could just mean that they've run out of water and they don't have enough for everybody. That's also a possibility. Okay, 30 minutes later, nearly home. Get back to that Poppy. Look at you, sweetie. How's the solar powered house? Yeah, still nice and cool for you? Yeah, you're a lucky dog, aren't you? There's many people out there struggling and you've got solar power. In case you're wondering, we do leave the air conditioning on for Poppy. Look at her. What are you licking my hand for? It's a nice greeting, I hope. Yeah, we leave the air conditioning on for Poppy when we go out, so obviously the house stays cool. We run it on the eco setting. Currently still got 95% battery, but no solar power anymore because it's dark. Still off the grid, as you can see, and we're not using much energy at all, only 390 watts. I see you didn't manage to get through that bag in the end, Poppy. Wanna have another crack at that? Go on then, have some fun with it. Just don't put your teeth hole through my t-shirts. Why don't we put the Christmas lights on, Poppy? Yeah? Add some ambience to the house. Do you care? You're too busy with that. There we go. Nice. Looking nicer already. I will get that bag off her in a second, but I just received all of my t-shirts and also a top for Sacha in there. Just refresh our clothing. We don't buy many clothes for ourselves, to be honest. I've been wearing the same t-shirts for like sometimes 2 years, maybe longer. If it's a good quality t-shirt, it will last a while.
Cinema done. What did you think?
I loved Moana too.
Yeah, it's
really
great.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, very dramatic, and you know how much I love Moana.
Alright, let's go back home to Grandad's.
It's a new morning. I've had a shave, and I was talking with Sacha last night about her trip to the city, and one thing that we discussed was how busy things are there. You know, being stuck in traffic, being in queues, waiting in line for things, for food, for cinemas, to get in and out of doors. It's definitely something that you take for granted, just having peace, being able to move from place to place, traffic free, to go to your favorite restaurant and not have to like reserve a table in advance. We have that in spades here, and you forget that that's not normal everywhere else in the world. So as much as they had a great time, they also said they're missing home too and missing Poppy. Hope you enjoyed today's update, and we'll see you tomorrow for another one. Bye.